Cause I'm done here to someone. I'm going to for radio. Till me, by my soul. You make it required to be inside. By my sweet, and yes, super. I'm cowboy. You make it required to know it inside. By my sweet, and yes, super. I'm cowboy. Achibabo cow. Fire chief cow. Break from body a cow. And Jana Casa Papa Smiley. Achibabo cow. Fire chief cow. Break from body a cow. And Jana Casa Papa Smiley. Papa Smiley bebo nyumpa. Bama so. Obebo nyumpa buweni ajipa. Bama so. Obeko wasempa mwe futupa. Bama so. Obemo wajimpa dia bob rapa. Going to for radio. Till me, Bama so. Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Papa Smiley, one on co. Seriayo, Eya Seta Ose, Oma for Branache, Omanu Seriayo, Omanu Seriayo, Eya Seta Ose, Oma for Branache. Wednesday, the 5th of January 2022, 29 minutes gone past 1500 hours GMT. Here, live on our 24 radio, Abrabapa Radio, our 24 Radio GH, on Facebook, our 24 Radio Stroke TV, on YouTube, our 24 TV, Twitter, at our 24 Radio, Twitch, our 24 Radio, with another edition of Bamaso. Today being Wednesday, we keep it very simple, questions and answers, where we give ourselves the opportunity to ask questions from all angles, all disciplines, all perspectives, hoping and knowing is the two, right? That the universe will provide answers today. That is the hope. And the knowing that the answers are there and it will definitely come to us one day. So you see why it is just both hope and knowing. So if you are joining us for the first time, that is what we come here to do on Wednesdays. To put our questions on the table, and then we know the answers will be coming, if not today, tomorrow. However, we still operate within our fundamental boundaries, and that is to say, we come operating from our primary identity, knowing very well that there is nothing bigger than the fact that we are simply Ghanaians. That is in the context of what we do around here. And I'll remind you once again, I'll keep reminding you, I'll keep reminding, or I'll keep stating it, for us to soak it so deep within our souls. And that is to say, if anything, in the context of what we're doing around here, knowing very well that Ghana is the biggest of all the groups in the context of what we do here, if anything is to cause you to disregard a fellow who shares the same primary identity with you, what you're telling yourself is that secondary identity that caused you to disrespect, to look down, or to even trample upon a fellow Ghanaian is more important than the fact that the person holds the same identity of him or she being a fellow Ghanaian as you. In fact, if that happens, you are more or less just like that individual, a journalist who went to a psychiatric hospital trying to ask the doctor how or what is the yardstick for them to use in admitting patients in there. The doctor took him to the bathroom. He filled the bath tap, and then he gave him a bucket. He gave him a spoon. Perhaps he gave him a cup as well, and he said he should empty the bath tap. The man, seeing the bucket, quickly took the bucket and he started fetching the water in the bathtub and pouring it in a sink. That was enough evidence for the doctor to prepare a bed for this journalist, because the easiest, the efficient of all ways was just to unplug the bathtub so that the water goes in there. Now, if anything is to cause you to look down on a fellow that holds the same identity with you, the primary, as a matter of fact, with you, you are just like this journalist. You need to be checked in so that we check, we look after you. We check your reasoning capabilities. We sharpen you a little bit more so that you know very well the needful to do when the time comes. As simple as that. So remember, you are a Ghanaian, and that is what matters most. You treat yourself as such, and you equally treat others on that same grounds. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to this Wednesday's edition of Bamaso.
enchi asronko kese na de mu do enkoma ba bia wo te bia wa fidie no eda A24 radio sampempensuwe dwumadi ya atwagu wo Abrabapa radio A24 radio GH ana oko Facebook nso dia eye A24 radio stroke TV oko YouTube eye A24 TV oko Twitter eye @A24 radio na Twitch nso dia A24 radio ebomba akope why ni nyina ne se ye ba badwene wo ma Ghana ho na ye kase wo ma Ghana eno ane wa wo kasa no right yes and say if we are inseparably linked with one another to say the drops of water in the ocean are inseparably linked with the ocean, no? And they are inseparably linked with every wave or drop of the ocean. And say we are inseparably linked. Nature say Ghana na ye kan ho asem na no ane ye right? And she said the nura ni ebusa no e dia na be sesan wo yimu individually and collectively ebema sa wo my Ghana na ye pese yensa ka no the better Ghana agenda no yensa atumi aka na dia ba ko a ewom ene say you see nyansaphobia can't was say perfection is only for the absolute God, right? That is who perfection is for. But for we, the units, of life in the we can only strive for excellence. Excellence is just an effort of you being able to better your previous best. That is all you can do. Now, say units of life coming together to form the wholeness of life. Esitieno. So na when we rise up to our individual excellence, together or collectively, we gain perfection. The reason why we gain perfection when we all rise up to our individual excellence is the fact that my excellence will be able to cover your shortcomings and your excellence will be able to cover my shortcomings. And your excellence will cover the shortcomings of each other. Ye nyina ye ba kasafidie yi so will be our shortcomings. Beyond kasafidie yi so no ye nyina obia ewo ne shortcomings. But when our excellence, whatever degree of our excellence that we may have reached, is able to cover the shortcoming of another fellow Ghanaian who you are inseparably linked to. When we put them all together, we will get the perfection that we want. Although individually, we wouldn't have that perfection. And si yaba hase ya, yebe ye hu aduro. Se de be ya, ye hu be ye nden. Na ye hu ye nden no, in whichever capacity no, na ye timi aboa cover others in their shortcomings. And then others will cover our shortcomings as well. Edwuma no na form sa say ka say wa yo ho aduro enye easy ye be bia homa ya tumi, right? Ubehu aduano mo be kan krofo ho asem more than wo man ka wo ho asem sa na ade ani sitie. I say normal no. People love to talk about the shortcomings of others more than themselves, right? And that is why I keep saying every now and then, say when I sit behind the console, my first point, and they say, you the very one listening, yes, you. If Nanado is among the very ones listening, praise the Lord. If the information minister is among the very ones listening, praise the Lord. But you listening to me, you listening to Fire, you listening to Nanesika, board chairman of Abodi, winning the first point, me pese ye cause the change within. Right? Yes, what would you know? na se yenya residue no na ekoduru obi a ontie yen na change na yetimi akoso ewo wumu no etimi kokoso another change in someone who is not listening now. Oh, praise the Lord. Please someone shout hallelujah. Sana de ne sitie. Enti huni se wo ana obeyo ho aduro. Ai me dane dan nyina me yem ho aduro. Me yem ho aduro every day. Enti wonso ye ho aduro. And also always seek to step into the final version of yourself. Almost say epokran so togum. Enti baby a wadru bia no, there is still room for improvement. Better yourself. And when you better yourself, the residue of that change, the residue of that growth, the residue of that improvement in your life will call forth changes in others who share your life and other people who come around you as well. Asem no, ne tintin ene ne tietie mu nyina eno no. Sauti ani said the doctors as adintu Roehampton anana tena ewo. Nana sarebedi akon usta. Nana enketia Basingstoke. Dr. Ebenezer Amufa Boate. Owa hena echampon. Eja kwesi Boache. Ofa kwame. Ofa body one ma bondi. So Angelo adofo akanyi nara big man achibobo wone abusua no oba Sakina Daniela Jason Kobe wone abeku the big squad adofo yi tie ni nyina says what ani said the adofo yi nyina tie ni ya net say Papa Smiley ene den so yaba ene ye question and answer na nsem bi egu honom nyasam ketwa o hey na asem wedi kan em say ene no say obehwa minim say unya bidi a ene bi a wohunu on Facebook ana say wohunu other social media platforms so people have sent a certain video of Nigel Gazy and it's an friend one akitesia bi TikTok it looks like say bi no mo dampem yes no mo TikTok in fact and party I would say that is the most trending video ewo ewiase senye wiase kra wo man Ghana that is the most trending video na ebi send call WhatsApp no na ebi nso send call Facebook Messenger enti kwabena osofo bani Melchizedek was send ebi breme na one of my philosophies dan de nyina ya me busa me ho bibi ani a me poso na me busa me ho sa question no and say me koka obi hu asem akire obi a right. The first question that I ask myself and I say, what energy, what kind of emotions am I evoking of the person I OTM about the person that I am talking about? Enti se me ko board chairman ho na me koka fire ehu asem akire board chairman. What energy, what emotions am I evoking from a board chairman about a fire chief? So, a day and I me evoke from board chairman about fire chief. So, and I said, then I me evoke from board chairman. So, on fan comma fire chief, and I saw one unit fire chief for him. And he emra man for sending me sa video ni bi no me poso ye na me busa me ho say anya bia what kind of emotions, what kind of energies are the very ones who are sending these videos to me, calling forth into expression about the individuals in the video. Aye. Enti sa info video na amanfo send bre wo no wabusa ho say dear emotions ana womo evoke within you for the very ones who are in the video. Wabusa ho sa asem no. Enti se wo nso o forward am obi a na wabusa ho say what kind of emotions are you going to evoke in the recipient for the very ones in the video? Busa ho sa question, right? The next question will be the aba say yemusa. Was say given the opportunity, why na ni betwa photo? Edi enti na ni sa wo ni kro no betwa photo. And given the opportunity, no, otherwise, no, who would you rather not take a picture with? Obi wo hono mo a say onya chances here so share Ronaldo a eyi wo dimirika ye man opportunity say any Ronaldo nkotwa photo wo dimirika ebe kwa akotwa photo, right? Edi enti ene bia oni Ronaldo ana Messi betwa photo ebi a wo ye football icon ebi ana dachi bi no opese ne baba ma bi ebobo say Ronaldo. They say, "Wow, my Ronaldo and then the skills are to a huge extent." Obi wo ha, you see say unya chance ehia Shatawale hey say wo be ya peminsi bia ne Shatawale e de be etwa photo. As to the reason in there e bia nipa no eno ana obe de be ono ana be hu ene ye bra pani Rambo. Ye bra pani Rambo. So na anu a ohia sa no nyanye ye man pani. Nanado. Oh, Rambo ni Nanado ye debe etwa photo. As to the reason why won Nanado etwa photo no, Rambo nko ana ye debe anu wonim. Minim se ne se Rambo hia Nanado bi enwu a obepese won ni betwa photo a. Edi enti ne ohia Nanado a one person one in the betwa photo. Why ana ushia no a obepese oni ni betwa photo. Ushia board chairman sisi ya wa abonten a obepese oni board chairman betwa photo ana. Edi enti ana obepese oni board chairman betwa photo. Se ushia fire chief e wa abonten sisi ya obi a watie ne kasa fidie so fine. Ushia no wa abonten sisi ya obepese oni fire chief betwa photo ana. Edi enti ana ani ni betwa se ushia fire ye kira se fire chief ni na uhwenu a obeka se fire chief me no kra na me ne twa photo edi enti ana obeye wadwen se we share fire chief fine my nanim tuntum pa na asem ketwa nanim die tumpa yi so hu oye be 5 feet 2 onwa bi asa no mse ne na akwa kakra we share fire chief we say fire chief on gala way photo bay on baby. Why and Aushianoa given the opportunity you may want to take a picture with, and why would you do that? And who would you rather not take a picture with, and why would you not do that? And some musamienu we had a prepper quilm akasia pano we chile hono enti dwene ho ne ma fire chief akwaba and the fire 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 fire on you to who yanko and the fire and the fire and the papa and the fire and the fire and the fire and the fire chief and the papa and the fire chief. Oh, fire jina ye jina ye and the fire chief we be say who say what team ye papa jina ye okay, all right. And Sava and the papa smile Sava and the papa smile and Sava oui Sava Busamie ça va très bien. Oui, ça va. Boussami so na msiminyano.
Fire so okasa ça va bien, ça va bien. Ça va bien, merci. Na osu ebisan et vous? Why am I
I'm a watcher, kind of French teacher. Who the Yo, fire. My name say baby I will nam no o amna mu kakra nti yen shedan
Fire, or TikTok, or TikTok,
oye dey
or TikTok,
oye TikTok
or TikTok.
na fire o ti enka ye fire any fire be twen so on twen kakra na afede ye to nka wo so ti enka o ti enka aha oh okay all right then yo any chietiefo kakra na ene no ye bre no swa on say enhyeda no so bia sa ne nti no ense musa mienu a mede ato ho sisia no o chietiefo a na wabo ho nkomo kakra e de amaye na yakọ board chairman ene ofa body so why and the fire
Baba, Melintia, Cassiva, my boy chairman. Abomode, Yachia, Yadofone, a dear for, a buffo, panel members, ne recorders, you know. Papa, every day, you put me up with him, then I was a mano, and now no son. In the end, I could go abano, a man queen.
okay
I also, as the four mean.
Aha, nti kabi mi onko. Ah, fami onko.
Near kind of cemetery. Was it why is na Ujiana or an intern for any?
I was given the opportunity no. Who would you want to take a photo with and why? And who would you rather not take a picture with and why?
So, but that's it. And I'm going to say, oh, boy, you're a limbo. On your man penny and never found a job with me. No, on one bar, baby sounds on the Bicana. Yo, Papa, sometimes, you know, sometimes, but most often, before you admire them. I say, Bibi Omoyeno, when you do honor, I be a obedisa, you are the same boat, America 20, on a America 2 home. Be a now, Obi, Obokutuku, air boxing, the boxing, modern boat, and original in the Ushani Bia na Unya Anka
Fire.
Uncle Bia, original Bia or Bema and now on so Ushiana Unya Anka what is the better for me? Everyone saw power. Authority and the Ukosia or Hinibi now Opesa only come for me. People Nana no 2-4 many won't come with dear father. Do you have Rambo or Go Ghana? No, and Rambo said, Molovo, a jump for me. Or the agenda. I never think down. Yeah, I just say, me call.
Okay. Yay, fire, Jina ye. Oh. Okay.
Funny me.
Fire. Any Samuel meti we na chino e say unya nuru ba bi e ho ya
I don't know.
Fire oh
I wonder about you know.
Fire
Watch man I train the camera no. Omocha Sophie. Aba mi tiao.
Say oba person ka be fresh studio number na nkasa oh I want the ananke him say
Bidio.
obet my first studio number no mum. Now what me hold the near very certain say bit me no akasa. Oh.
Okay, I remember studio number.
Fresi na netwa so ansa na makobo chairman class sinti fresi na ye ntwa nkomodie no so baby a wo di fa no manage ho pa ye monkomo gama bi ye friend no
Yo.
ba fire ba o krade o ba o your friend asa ni dini ya simple your friend no again ode asa akira mabodi na ma no ko hwehwe ne ho asem na busa wo se dachi bia se wahia asa akira we pese oni ni bitwa mfoni ana se oni ni intwa mfoni asa akira asa ene ye asa no ana akira no ye akira ko hwehwe sa papa yi ana nipa kuro yi hwehwe ne ho asem na hwe se dachi bi no se unya akwanya hia no na se ekoba se wo so ne asa akira etwa mfoni a oni ni betwa ana se oni ne nya de be entwa fire enya maaye no me ma bo chairman akwaba owia ofa bi me ba so wate bo chairman akwabo
na sani chia
se me mu akwaba wi a na ya ma ba ma so ne mcho
se ne nim se ba ma so na kova akwaba ne ya keka wonyina anyway yeah mamenjo so ye mio
ene ça va.
Ah, très bien, merci. Et vous?
Et vous, ça, très bien tout, très bien.
Très bien? Ah, je ne veux pas aller, je vais voir quelque chose.
Oh, adore ça, yeah.
Na, hey, bien, mais quand on tient à ce moment.
Non, c'est ça. Vous me dites bien,
je ne veux pas aller, je vais voir quelque chose.
Ah, c'est ça.
Asi achira ani se se me wonta mu ade bi me hu asem so what ya say
any no crepa wan wonta ma
me breaking it down ma
say ne o so breaking it down I say
je ne wupa se me wonta mu a
ye ne wupa
elia je vais voir. Mais quelque chose.
Quelque chose. Then a friend I try now say a broken the enemy.
Where they broken me and I'm shame. Said me go school.
Oh, okay. Now I say silipa. Silipa kwasia silipa kwasia. Shuality as you do, yes sir.
Ah, d'accord.
Yo, watch out, any Bamaso.
I drink Cassia. Good one there. Now, I will say, yeah, sometimes, instead of you on money at the Biasrica crab, but we know what we say, yeah, education, I'm why will Quan be to say, Ghana is bordered by three French-speaking countries, and therefore, I would have taught to say French a language, up to secondary, well, the same as English, so that every Ghanaian will become a bilingual, and we will be able to deal with them evenly and accordingly. But I'm Manasa, my friend teacher so won't up.
Why we improvise? You, what am I? And yet, if we're not, and somewhere adapt no, some sure send me boss on take a cram boy.
Metinina, no be an meant to me, and ye, ma reason why and my beefy days is a matit may a fair sweet and me shed down by my. Mechi for memma dwumadiefoɔ a wɔwɔ afidie so ne mpanyinfoɔ a wɔba so nyinaa mema mo afihya pa nti maba so nnɛ mede afihya pa de ɛɛto ama busuafoɔ nyinaa a wɔwɔ afidie so titire mpanyinfoɔ a ɛwɔ so ɛyɛ mmeame wɔfa agya kofi twum barima nhyia kɛseɛ na ne afihya pa kɛseɛ no nkɔma wo mesan ne obi by back door ba menim sɛ wei deɛ sɛ meka wɔ fidie kɛseɛ so fitie baatan so mu obiara ho sɛ yɛpanyini baako a yɛni sɔɔ wɔ fidie so nie nti yɛsrɛ kwantente ma yɛ mpanyinfoɔ nyinaa ɛwɔ afidie so ɛne ankorankora bi a ɔbɛ afidie so sɛ adom ɛnyɛ adom ɛnkɔ yɛnim ɛdan ne na nyinaa na afeɛ no so a yɛn nyinaa yɛabɛbɛ gyina afidie so na yɛdi ahurisie sɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ a ɔhwɛ yɛ so ma bibibɔne biara nto yɛ no yɛda so gyina hɔ pintin na ɔnsan yɛyɛ saa adom no ɛmfɛ nkɔ afe ne afe nyinaa mu na mefi hɔ nam sɛ mewɔ fa ɛsɛ ne me pictures bi na mede kyerɛ me ho kafoɔ na ɔsɛ ei papa yɛ ɔgye n'ani paa o ɛneɛ wei bi na ɔbɛyɛ ɔnam sɛ ha ne tirinwi no a yɛ white no ɛsɛ sɛ mekɔnam kɔpɛ bi mekɔnam kɔpɛ bi na wɔfa sɛ ɛni deɛ sɛ wokyerɛ me osi because ɛsɛ a me tirinwi ne nyinaa kɔ nti mɛyɛ dɛn ma me deɛ no ayɛ white nti bi a mɛba nkyɛn mɛsɛ na wakyerɛ me na memfa afihya pa ɛmfa nkɔnkɔma denkyerɛfoɔ nyinaa a ɔmotie yɛn ɛna deɛ aka kyerɛ no memfa ma atiefoɔ a ɔmotie yɛn na ɔmombɛ fidie so mbɛmmɛkasa bi na ɔmotie yɛ adwen pa nhyia kɛseɛ nkɔma ɔwɔ ahene sɛ metee wo nka akyɛ baabi a wɔ biara no yɛna berɛ a ne bɛda wo ho adi na yɛhu sɛ biribiara da no kɔ mam sɛ special one no ɔbaa no ɔkɔ so trouble ma wɔ a 90 ne ɛnte wo nka no anyway yɛwɔ awerɛhyɛm sɛ biribiara kɔ so dwodwoodwo na
Comment ça peut parce qu'on a l'esprit qui est super fort, qui est très aiguisé, qui est très bien.
Hey, no, wafa.
So for French, no, for the French, bro. I'm a mute now, mountain. What do you call so? Why?
My that's it. Dear baby, are not there for no hard drink. Na me think you man paying for more dear soon in Albium. That must say, most safe dear one would dear quainim. 2022 dear. Your wife, she must say if you did bad time, a beco free Ghana, the Jojo. Now, mean you say Ghana 40, and so you bet me. Ahwɛ kwan bi so a nkɔfoɔ dodoɔ na abɛtie na mmom no metumi sɛ Ghanafoɔ no sɛ wodi mpanyinfoɔ atamu a na ɔmo yɛ study etie wo yie nti ɛm sɛ no da bi yɛbɛhwɛ ho asɛm aka no yie because yɛ nua na ɔwɔ hemfa koraa US Trini Jonas ɔba so a ahomakye koraa ne nipa bɛyɛ 5,080 no nti ne nsɛm wɔka no so ɛsisi so pɛpɛpɛ na mmom no atɛmdidie no ɛna ha adwen kakraa bi wɔ mu woyi atɛmdidie no a wotumi sɛ ɔka yɛ adwene bom papapapapapapa na ɛno a na ɛyɛ sɛ yɛn nso yɛbɛfidie so a yɛyɛ na mmom yɛmfa atɛmdidie yɛde nyansa kwan ɛbɛma yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no ho sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ no yɛni ngye we don't like it too much at all.
You chairman wouldn't share idea. I was say, wow, can I send idea? Bia, Ubetimi, I can't in be, but a person over kaki to a be, especially the second one, right?
So, Obi, I'm in the picture.
Given the opportunity, who would you want to take a picture with? And
many of you have a picture, okay. Because it reminds you in a good way or in the bad way.
Okay. In
a good way, no, Ube to me that to tarot down. In a bad way, no. You put it in your recycle bin.
Now, what the two or recycle bin more? Send your say who to know, Anna.
Someone in nature and say, way, won't say there are footprints. Everything you do, you leave footprints. And see, the fact is, event has taken place. No, what it doesn't mean that event did not take place.
That's right.
See, that's so hard. Actually, asamba no kuku yaba. They said the abbey, Miami Abbey, ya can ask them the name. Actually, be a case. Or me prove say on an another HR picture. So bet me ku yaba. As you said that an recycle beam.
That's
right. You crash me because I how to get an evidence.
It's said na me busa no me sure say na ono aba obi ya no. Wo ye sure say enenu ushia nana wo say na twa photo.
Obasan in nature picture, of course.
Any okay, any oba e beje confirmation no. So
so to me ye be man no in nature picture na we gina on mo ka or hwe picture ni ma na kai no nse mu na nipa kro ni nedi. Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. But ayi ba abi na ba so we dey say we say na speculation and assumption and I will make it na abi na mu ba na ebusa ne say woni na na twa ba ko so na nei no so ohia na bi hu a obepese woni no ebetwa na ebusa ne say so ohia wura mahama so a woni ne betwa foto na so I don't know what's the about chairman. I don't know what's it.
I say what take a first who boni person to say bia. I said yes. Yes, yeah, make I you no buy if so the Maxwell.
Yeah, Max.
Obobu bomusa na manfo attacking no more attacking. And then me person Maxwell be if so na oba na ye did the bo obalo.
I will be out of man.
Oh, me the poor man because I said and they'll be sending maybe na mama say na membo na yen so neska wo ho wo ya papa obenyeska bezisi ya de wo ya papa na the phone team
sene we say digitization no na ja eklusu holes be now to me papa dey
it should open new avenues. Okay. So if when one door is closed,
another one should be opened.
Many more doors
should be opened.
I say when one door is closed, many more are open.
That's right.
It is a more ya papa no more. Mumbi jumana mo confront to me bi. And confront bia. The government will have opportunity to tax a jumana will be no. And then the inflows will be there. There's a human in the you can't tax them. You can't tax the people to the core.
What if it's a scenario of someone being blind to the many other doors that are opened when that door now when him saying could be my papa when that door is closed many more are open but that person may be blind to them.
A hormone your education bim, a hormone your civic education bim, a hormone entrepreneurship a bim, a hormone mentorship a bim, a hormone peerage a bim. Well, someone me bringing hano a year connecting a ye to say yeah me entrepreneur. Okay. If I'm an entrepreneur, I will have a lot of jobs on my hands. Okay, and when I say I'll send it out there, these are the jobs that we have. The moment I walk Papa Betino, Obefre a assume say, oh, Papa we F nipa, and I say we nipa. Then and comfort bear 10,000 kosala or play a port so mu pay Maya or honor or motivate. So in the same way, we should be able to communicate. We should be able to communicate to the citizenry. Say Jumo or Home, say Jumo, say Jumo. Abana has the power and the resources to let the people know. Say Jumo be brave or Home, and I say Jumo or Home into Omonko. It does. It's not necessary. She say a chrome hand warm. Akwalabia or a year 11 and I say year 8, year 10 to 11. Be your friend work experience. Akwalabia ukrum hebia yebi. Are we doing that in our part of the world? Ejumani niho. So how can they go and do the work experience? And right from the onset, akwala nim say once our work experience, nim so real. Obey Obey many biaye. And see if the there is not there, you can't force the there to be there.
Okay. All right. You, board chairman. You better was it. Now, Mr. PY was it. Board chairman, some are working there on Chelsea. It's the board chairman for such a say. Say board chairman is here. Nadia Gazia. Board chairman in the betra futana.
Oh, Nadia being better photo. I didn't try.
I didn't send the betra futune.
Made the back kind in the same who can. I no can't say Krobi de Emofia.
Oh no.
I need to make a picture.
I didn't do travel too.
I.
Now,
I call with decent from Ghana.
Now, the actually, Udana knows we can say.
That's right. Sapa no jira we chelo o kreti Ghana no person okana won to minka onye bema. So we are bema, yes we are bema ka make story bin chira wo. It's your secondary school bi na say guy be no feel krum no buy or feel crassy pa no buy secondary school. Or the first person we feel crassy one more by secondary school. No buy na ye bo adoma cran omukoye na omukoye na dokunu na wo hono ena osi na yekezi na
no odokunu
na ife na boys ni their friend on their tuni din say odokun baby obefe bia odokun no ko reporters na my headmaster or reporters na my headmaster and a headmaster for assembly and no say from in there kono obi obete say obeka odokun bia no ye be sack no God, with your confidence, you say, there, as of the switcher. On the one of you,
I'm born of fans.
Okay.
I see a sort of no king came in.
I say, okay, no, so all chat. Voila, no. Call or crack of you.
It's okay, Ghana, yeah.
Over
the prison. You can more fear the any you.
That's right.
I see. And you, and until person only Nigel be traveled to, said about Dachi or the Betchere.
Oh, yeah, Papa now, son, I don't know.
Papa now, son, no. Okay. I see. Watch your man. You better was it. Now, Safo to na Aketisiano, and then a TikTok no unyabi.
Me debut.
Unyabi, okay. And then I'll spare you that question. Why? Now, Mamma Homeso, near call of a body. Why? Of a body, I call of a human so. Of a body, you two way, so we'll feed ya. Bamasu.
I drink here, Papa.
Now, informed to say.
Oh, Christo, I don't know your power.
Good. And then your questions and answers, right? Yeah, shall see a boko. Although overfar as in Busano say, as in Busa with the but and Simbibre ADHD. Given the opportunity, no. Why na Ushiana over pese only the betra photo? DNT and Anessa only call the betra photo. Anna, who would you rather not take a picture with, and why would you not take a picture with that individual? Ofabi, it's you.
Hey, Asemo. My photo there. Many nipa me photo twa. But all this no. Many nipa bi wo mtim se o. Asoma si there. Oba me ne ntwa no. And I say we there. But nipa nka menya eyipa emre san ababio a nka me papa.
Okay. Edienti na ba so no papa twa photo. So wo wunti ana say de.
Se owo me na se ne menyi kakra no me behu no ene se ne amanfo a omo ne si so a omo ni me enimo no se ne mo si kire se yesembo no minya ya ha ka ene ni twa photo pa na me de to hoyi even though no photo kukra bremu de no but say kaminya ne say na brantie mu a banka no so me ya brantie na etwa
na mo twa. Oh, okay. I see. Na woka mo Pentecost so for pani onyina ho asem, right? Wonu photo
David.
Now she na say unya chance ade ni betwa bia na.
Oh, oba na o say scratch me pa chawa ani me ntwa photo.
Ono oba na o ka say scratch.
So oba has several times. I'm for na twa me amama dwim.
Am wadwunim di ntra.
En no mom de anya ono nko a. Me no menim say as obi akase we celebrity and as we yi na obeba na amanfo rush Yankee Williams ya Ghana for pena ayi say me no mo ye free pa sometimes on ba be ball e bi kro mo ne Barcelona ko bobo no ma frɛ na me ko boy ba ko ware Yankee Williams no mo busuani yakobia no agye na tade no ni twa picture no Christmas yi no ma frɛ no mo ko ho no mo twitwa picture no mo ye video ma me ne frɛ me kra be so me ko ba bi ma ye say chese minisa minim ye oba hai ye nam nyina omba bobo wie ni ye nam bi kra akotrans me ne twa picture min sheda nim sa se bia otumi apostle ntumi sa chairman ba ko no oba kroma first ana mo beti Spain omba be Spain yankasa amanfo rational way ene mission directors no na omune meti se bra bi ne o twa picture na afre telephone se one apostle ntumi atwa picture usi apochire die tin ye kanu Ghana hapa beda beno na ni tie bi na so enti no but no ache and dey me sure say ntisa by minim so no aba no so catch me person me twa picture mini problem
enya wo na wo peni mo no pedi a oh
na me dey ko person so no pedi a mini problem say bia mo promo na do aba na oh yeah obesresrai no ohun no scratch brand twa photo me twa say me man panyi mitimi nkasa
enti enya dia wo be pese wo ne betwa na mu mo no pese wo ne twa dia wo ne betwa na ade wo say de abeni na twa photo no on pese wo betwa e de ato na daachi bi no wo de a kire say wo ne na do betwa photo
okay na say me nya sure say no nti na otwa
enya abedi na meka wo de na meka sisi anti wo de forget about abedi no
asa me de to ho
se bia wo de ato na daachi bi wo de a kire say wo so wotimi ne na do twa photo
say ne say me so mitimi ne na do na nti asi papa enko me kasa because oye ni part say me Oh, sir, no more women and ma. I say, me who send it, you can and paying for leaders in be a timmy boo amount for people. Because I saw for we say, because of say, or your soft near Ibitino, now mamma fue kotokoto no, as one any crew to quack it. If you cry so, the crew name as a soft. No kotono, no your way, men case, men for needy mass of fine. But to extend say, oh, call now rational, something. Because I'm ready now. Me call Accra na say before call omo meeting bi get together bi wo BBC GBC wo na ye call na kwai no ma bia say I'm coming na me de na me ne de sim kika ma de kire na later me te one of boy no de me call here no say na ko free fa no so madam for na no say it wonim say me na me MP na o kika na agere kire me sa also o MP o de wa bo akura enti no e me na nkrofo bebra nante a say wa kan na bi a mehwe because me no mo nante e mama dwem say e bi a e betwa picture na mitimi twa mo ne nkrofo pictures but me ankasa no e mama dwem sada
I see. Na ye fan say wahia obi a ne seso ete say ne supan ne bibia te say owura a omuso wafiri mu no the America fo kuni a omde ne to Osama bin Laden, right? Wahia obi sa, right? Would you want to take a picture with such an individual?
Osama bin Laden me hu na me ankasa kra ene ka minya ka betwa Osama bin Laden Gaddafi Saddam Hussein that profo no uza omo de ye ka ayi legend omo ne profo no kwaku skirt profo no kan obi ono otimi sorry any superpower hwia so sa no ene ebi ana ba mitimbat say so kra no se mene ono kwa ti ba bia anase akotre ba mi etwa picture me ni problem ba bia oba na say we ni ne kotwa bia eno kra ba mana 50.
Okay,
but to be frank omo de no omo ya se metahwe Gaddafi ene Saddam Hussein omo history pa metahwe we be kai kwa braba ka say no tina me say me kwa goku no
ale de akwa bla dwene na hawa na
oh who say kwa bla no me person ka me sachira no but
there's obi afeso sachira de yonko ono person wo be kwa bunsem jim o so person sachira no yesa okay
kwa bla de so no who say enro obi ka asem bi kwa bla fu MPP ena MPP no first nkrofo bi no wo ho a omo de no omo hyeda nim papa but gabi o chirda kum group no kwa bla ka ho bi wo ye strategy ankasa wo say CIA na da ode your friend say he love you but amanfo dwa na we omo nyina nim say Ghana for ye short memory but who can say CIA o ayi so obi abaka so mboa hwe se ne Ghana for the PDS ne no ma edwa na nado but ye be beto aba omo suo omo light free na omo yirafi enti sata mi no ode no ma we be miaw later no ye free ho what's that can promise and was a promise for and I know they want it
yo ye fa no to no we what na ai ne nku anim what
ma me bisa question we dey for kofi wo we dey oba ono one personal question and no say ye mra Ghana ye de asem no medwene ho na dwoa na medwendwen ho na ena ade be si bitim enti no also dey Se si a Ghana ye dey a o si yembre na mi bisa senti efi na kwei se na hododo na obekọ hospital Ghana kwa ne bibia obey no Ghana because why dey ne nyina mra meka no ho se yeso ye hododo ya because ye obia na betimi aba obenya sika ketete aba hospital it is ono se si an hospital di bibia wa yi ko Ghana dia me ankasa mebo an campaign no ne ye di ohun nyina ba.
All right. Yate. Why? You read that? Of a body ana motin and cano. Mammy call of a chum away. Of a chum ya na of a kwame and so as also fair. Of a chum. Bamaso.
I didn't kiss here, Papa. Miss Yamuna, so who ya was your phone in our.
Oh, you know, who ya pa, so here, dear.
Me who ya pa.
Good. You, any football, no one at once. Ever shall say, questioner or say a personal question, be our bit me, ya no. Now we are the question of why Anna, Via Ushiana, given the opportunity, or per se, you take a picture with, and why would you want to do that? And also of our open pictures, Anna, why sooner Ushiana, you would rather not take a picture with, and why would you skip taking a picture with such an individual? Na uye of a body and no aqua and also so kakra amaye. Why?
Medasi, Papa. Now, Papa, of a body or
of a original chain, original hair.
yeah, you're free after Fofrasi, and now you're the 5th day of January 22. Now, make us say you're free affinity on a very good note.
You are listening to our 24 radio.
Now make us say
first.
Papa, me pacho boy me say me tia na what me so not watching na me why pacho pa. One say yen kasa no twi kasa no enye technical enough. Enti o ka bibia wan ye careful na mini no nti ba of abodi di asem bia to benim. Asama ne kran so yen to sebi. But he said, "All can say, I say, I'm see Ghana, I deno. And Rabbi can say, Mimpa obiat also ometra Ghana. What would tell with open one? Stay there and die. I don't give a damn. I don't care. So why? What is the meaning of this question? That's number one. Number two, what I can say, I feel my sister in medicals may call hospital or Ghana ha. Master, of a body, minim how long I would name me, Miss Minim how long. Me Bible say no me 22 years. And I'm at 50 years. Me ye juma etua me taxes, you know, na abroche laws and regulations. Just say, I want my boy me bra. Woman so problem. Abroche hima queen ne mami sika edidie me pension. Utua me ka very very well. A juma me ye ni nyina no. Was me yarea, wo be me hospital, wo ma me freedom pass. So it's of a body suggesting say imagine ye juma. In Tigana, I had the freedom pass, Minister Farmer Queen. What kind of logic is this? When no make one shall work as a medina. Why, Nansa Pa was at the end of the year? Sir, Missy Ghana, I had the money. And so I brought the end of me, what that. Now my cabo, that's a me, Ghana is zero, and I brought the end. I am right because I have taxes, you know. So why is he suggesting, class, my give up, me freedom pass? Me for train and the bus is free. Why should me just say, sir, anybody be able to sabi you? So what about that? Me more damn. Me more damn. I'm a very, very conscious person. So reason power, as I say, me have me medical for Ghana. Any day, Mr. Ghana, I did. Man, kase, anunti, and me British passport. Me found come British. But my brother one. Until American says, sabi so no. So what about maybe there be more damn. Make album and I'm do and saying quite. Ghana I de abrotia de. Make up maybe in my case. Make up two in our bob. Why is he asking me? Say being young say me give up my British passport. Why? Is that logical? Wait, I question of I mean I am madness. And anybody I am so frustrated. I wanna see they can't take fate.
All right,
offer. You see, Adia bakwa me hu and say if you want to be an advocate of change, so whatever question that comes your way, so you take it as an opportunity to educate people beyond the person who ask the question, right? With all wisdom that you have within you, right? Now, as someone of a body able say, right? It has several dimensions. You've touched on a few of them, right? Was say said now enra o suggest, right? They say no meaning seven fan suggestion because they say we say one fan home so obi person tena brochire.
I will never ask anybody to come to Ghana.
One second. That wasn't your initial stand when you started this campaign, right? No, you suggested to people say they should come home, right? And then they should come and take some opportunities that are available in Ghana. Was that understand?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm saying, we'll say you don't give a damn, right?
Because who said
wait.
One bet a foot you.
Wait.
Pull him down.
Wait.
Negativity. One bet positive.
You see, offer, we shouldn't go in that tangent because would you also admit to say when you were doing politics in a similar way other Ghanaians are doing it now that you are saying you are not doing it anymore? Were you also on the pull him down syndrome?
No.
Excellent. You wouldn't say you are there, but you are saying Ghanaians omo yes you pull him down. That's what you're saying. Yes. Don't let us go there. Na yen fan say we busa question. So what say no. Ini emu nyina enipa dodo na ande bia said ye wo wasi anya no waye adwuma e wa ha bibia toto yie waje ojo pension e wa ha you can come back and do your medicals here and everything enye obia ene betimi anya sa opportunity no. So obefia for you all you know some people have been here for 25 years and over. When they leave this country and go to Ghana now, they might not be able to even come back here again. There are some people or motisa, right? And in the question in Ghana say when they come to Ghana, right? Now in the face of severe health or here medical checkup here and there, would they be able to get all the needed services ebia or wahano? Ebia na kratanye would need bibia, but would they be able to get all those benefits? Obey okay, ewufiana. That was the significance of the questioner Obusai. Enti mesro. Say wo ka say bi wo modam say obi a ono mesro me enko hono. Mesro bebre.
Me ka say o papa.
Yes.
Say your language and yet technical enough. It one yet who can be bia. People okay to you. Say what can be bia interesting.
Okay.
Wo si obi o ho a wo ho abrotre ba bia be 25 nin kratanye. Un kratanye dia one all the benefits I have because benefits I mean it goes to proper your friend said documentation in Krata Papa. So we wunya freedom pass. We need certain age, wunya freedom pass. We need certain age, wunya pension. I'm saying it does not affect many people. Wunya pension, Bema, our UK you have to be 65 years. Say after age 1955, there are progressive called 67. And to be mistaken, now it was only affecting people only 65 and 67. So you're below, and so it does not affect you left, right, and center.
Okay.
People should have ignored it. Now people ain't knowledgeable. One more will be only 40 years, but no job. Monsieur Brevier thinking that pension. That's only 65 for maybe the not get simple say you ignore Kofi Chumberma. Just ignore because when you pensionable age. This is common sense.
Oh, okay.
Not say will be a 50. No, what you are 70 man one. na wo fi say ade adwene party na na wo
of am say emra o kan asem no so say no wo de wa chechire mu so wo de caveat na ni
minimum say wo so I knowledge
offer
wo benya I pense this what is 65 and that's a wo need here cause what me can and you just ignore it
offer you say no wo de caveat bi ato ho so ama amanfo hu no say wasam na wo ka no say wunya nuru pension age ana say unuru pension enye wasam emfa nya adwuma you say no wa unuru pension te say de wo fa duru pension no wo fa chechiri mu enye wasam tena baby asem ni nyina eno no ofa yanko yanim why under given the opportunity no you would want to take a picture with, and why would you do that? And why answer na you would skip taking the picture with, and why is that the case?
Me pato, sa question is it relevant to say obi am be talk a picture e wo Ghana ha na say
ewiase aye wo nyina seven says see a we hia eja mensa, right? O we pese oni eja mensa betwa photo ori akoto fie e wo sakomono and I say you will skip taking the picture with eja mensa obi a enye ewiase ba bia
all right. Oh Mate, what the edin bobo no ehia sese ntimi comment kra wan me I'm not going to pass any comment.
Okay,
me dey obi a me ne be twa photo sese a eye wo Mr. Samuel Akwa
o se hwan
wo Samuel Akwa
sa e dey ntina be so nim twa photo ala ofa chechire
sa me hu oba mfie me nsa 9 no we are fine young gentleman me posem enti me pe won kola no me nsa nyina me nim wo me hu wo mo me pe wo masem enti eno
wafa wani mi twa picture
adabi sama no nsi sama etika but we kwa na wade afiri ma no esema no na edin no nka be bobo ka be de ba ko mienu sa ato aso
fato aso
ana minia Papa Kweku Beduado also is another fine human being gentleman. Very, very fine human being gentleman. The first time who know Heathrow Airport last year, March, the free Ghana by na me the suitcase be the precasa. That's the first time we hear the face to face. Me peer free arrival no jina ho. I say, hey, what fun no. Nam say, yeah, kwagu. Nam say, oh, papa, ya kasa radio so na de won die misumi nie. E wo mi trim so me te say obekasa kakra kwa no ka say New Year's Day 1st of January me call party be or East Legon yeah me the pictures be come man me na me trim say this is how some of us spent the New Year's Day in Ghana no nipa bi enhu anything good wom say enye ni parties were all over the place wo fa kromo aka ayema say hia no wo you see empty woko more baby ayema sit cars bebe ya two petrol mu car no need the fuel to be on the road woko go slow baby abefa bia enti dede no some of us etiabrochire wo mo ti sa Ghana ide no on the ground no na entisa cars wo baby car dey the petrol go mu petrol si atum and the car bebe with petrol aye ma go slow aba woko shopping mall enipa parties everywhere. Now, what is far away? And baby, people feeding you information. I feed you with that negativity. It won't just here. Obi to say number can. My friend, me can't take your party. Yes, sir. You're $2 dollars, US dollars. You want couple here too good. This is Ghana, a poor country, and people are you will start here. $2 too good for. I provided the evidence, and so no, Ghana is like a prison. We are poor. Where in Abroad, UK, Germany, and I'm a party here to schedule for. Maybe evidence about.
Okay, over. I'm shifting so much. So, now you stick to question because we just want to identify certain things, right?
Yes. I find them two very fine young gentlemen. Yes.
I see. And see, Obi say of a body say winning in traffic too. So.
Oh, some more say or can one my body James and one.
Question in two parts, right?
Why and two parts me answer from one angle no. Papa Smiley, don't be photo. Reasons I find them to be two fine young gentlemen. And I don't know. Maybe I've been in your photo. So I don't so minimum intimate as a fine gentleman.
Oh, okay. I see.
As I'm paid here. As I'm paid here.
Okay. All right. Yo, over June. Yeah, more home so. We will come back to you. Okay. Yo, Matty, meet you.
Me, I mean, the end said. And me, I discuss, you know. Papa B, me who no kwaso aba obeka bibi say em so fa kwame on minim so ti UK na France wo see Ghana wo sika da bank kwa na wuntimi access this wo vaccine COVID ni bi and na we ya na me check internet news BBC report bu nyina mo smartphone check it is there now. France, the Republic of France, one more introduced effective from today, this Wednesday. When you're fully vaccinated, many places. Papa was invoking, said human rights. At the end, France or Yabro, one normally democracy after the French Revolution. One more pioneer piano, meaning so far, I'm not France, they are make France as someone channel. Baby, vision, baby, would mean. Is he attacking Macron? Say, one in human rights, Macron 88 years on. From today, Wednesday, if you are not fully vaccinated, baby won't mean of France. Baby Ghana the also so far, but Chucky many news portal your car is a bank won't me as a million. Enti na me pese be setting the record straight. Obia and Chucky what was smartphone. Chucky go to Uber who say France. Now one more young person, one more demonstration. Yansi Ghana there, must say won't be accessing Sika or bank. And so you are not making any demonstration. You know how to be here to yo. One person make a demonstration, make a statement. And more French follow the people are on the street. So one more demonstration, they are there. They are not just talking. They are making pronouncement against Macron. Ghana the also. What for coming over Cassia? Me who demonstration be organized. What if far away? You should come down to Accra and make demonstrations. And go follow what and human rights. So do that. That is my challenge. That's my word. Otherwise, your bad radio here, you throw propaganda, you won't do anymore. It be a lies. There's no evidence anywhere. France for the official government statement, but they are too jar. And now, citizens of France, almost are impressed. And so on the streets of Paris, they are making demonstrations. Of a Kwame impressed to say, yeah, man, in Unisika or Ghana. On flight to Ghana, no one yet demonstration in Tia Kufado. That is how it is done. Yes, how to be now to do weird noise. No, that is not done anyway.
All right, thank you. Interesting. Yeah, well, of a Kwame, so into a Kwame, Emre, Oya, na Mahe, Mako just say, Anna Sika, Anna Vogan, so. Of a Kwame, Bamaso.
And after
I drink Kessie.
And after for meeting.
You, of a Kwame, say, Bibia Danako Mudia.
And again, we will need you more.
So, any inch when you journey. Why? Nafi, your monk Mokakra.
And India Martin is and then before market by enche cry. Now, for a long time, I may pen catiato, we need been to. Until I call a local supplier, me call a Bakunya Egypt for Katia. I just say, can you non Katia be in China? I can't have one Katia, and won't me who's almost Junso Gumos and a Pinibi no Modia you. Oh, Boko Kunoa. And yet, the pedie. So, this is China for a warm memoir. You must be very careful. So, and I'm going dating so.
Okay.
And you're dry no come up. And I'm yammy say a Macron a variant you say you a big boost to
immune system.
Wow. And I need Benjamin Kruma. My shop come up. So, and I need that.
I see.
Oh, happy.
Oh, happy. There's a offer said you can I say when you did you know who power was it to go out our command.
I am not the one that must be. If we say mammy or coy, let me see me try. doctor catch me say, menum pressure drew for the rest of my life. I'm saying, what do you mean? I say, come sir. I'm saying, okay, you better. You better. Diabetes also na o show ne whole corner. If we say me so me call kitchen, echo ye mediani pressure ojaneko. Edro no edro.
Okay.
Almost say ye chronic, but ye chronic ma omo asabi omo enim bibi. Diabetes oko. Enti di ebiom say the vaccine so a ebia nyane ebia ko say the friend is Israel for number 4 me so me ngo ba ko bia and I me feel strong. What again?
Oh, energy da pa.
A happy day.
Na ene yanko anim ne yanhyase wo ofatwum question wo busa yi. So obetimi aboa na
Ofachum no ono no ofi say when ya retirement e also obefi me so my ready say me coffee because minim say 30 years create the many mono betumi ama me life na useful especially o man a o moduane ya poison no betumi akọ makoye organic farms by ye bi so da enti sakufo ado no obi ekwa no say any Ghanaian can come in so we positive treat you ho na bra e come medru Ghana da come medru Ghana da but here we are already you see o mehwe se de be ya Ghana nko yi afi de ye ditumi no ma no a o block Ghana for a o betunya be build Ghana. What is this? Yen kofa obi so mesom na afi o meye po emesie so
answer ofa ebusa kan ho say no wo hwɛ Macron stand out no so take sisi anam say mo amonwo panel no nani bebre mo so pa right
oye den
mo amonwo panel no nani bebre mo so pa
there bi o owura no so wa woni sin no mo no ya na wo ti bibia me te say ofa kofi o kika de o pe bia but owura no desperation and all the yes sir when you say the government no next election is going away.
Okay.
Because we have 5 million have 5 million non-vax in the war menu. 5 million non-vax. They are not going to vote for this guy. Into one why are desperate and okay can you open every Saturday. There's a demonstration. That it must be where hospitals and lie because one more nurses, any medical staff, black crisis, jama they sacrifice their lives to save patients. And then they will say, so a friend is we need a friend is saying certificate, vaccine certificate. I obey him say vaccine certificate in protect in healing rather Kiati over vaccine, yellow vaccine, 7 years coverage. But vaccine away after 6 months, you must renew it. Again, say what we need certificate to be done. Ube woman in Yejuma. Emma and Kofia she womo certificates. Oh, almost the bar media. Ya she ya jai ya royal blues a go on more. And then Open hospital, I catch what I'm penny on Sakofie. Yes, I see gravity, no, and some near more admission, I am more admission. Or some years back, the health system in France was a reference in the world over. And you are not there, desperation, no, you must stay. Oh, open coffee. When you need one, Segana, you can't pattern. Our situation notice. 10 no yenye bi another 10 beba yenye bi ebia 100 ene ebia benya baako etiso enti wono no nani agye no na nche say population ni nyina ni agye o say escape flow Ghana let me tell him enkrofo sika bi a womudi edi ma loans e wo Ghana no eno na ama skaba oman no mu enye ye sweat ena ama skaba oban no mu na ska no enso wo wo privileged position enti so ya analysis he must go deep Unhuna, you must say how, why. A simple you how, why, when, what, no. A bit more answers. So,
Yo, Ofa Kwame, and yeah, anymore. Given the opportunity, who would you want to take a picture with and why? And who
I
would you?
have three persons I want more influence in my life.
Okay.
One is Dr. Gibono Edward.
Okay.
Another one is Wayne Dyer. And the third person is Jesus Christ.
Okay. Omna no mbitwa photo.
Omo de mi hu baby amegina se me nkoto se me nyina e omo achiro sesenyi o. These are the people.
I see. Say watch say omo de omo influence your life, right?
Of course.
In which directions and omo influence your life?
Okay. Memfa Dyer. Or ye psychiatrist by training or New York. Now a true book could be a bestseller. I'm say unya best 100 million copies sold out because book no okanya it changes you. And my way yeah idea a friend is saying Bob Marley to home no. You are redeemed from mental
redemption.
So mental slavery. You become yourself. So Mary recommend it. It's the same to me who say out of mental, but Mary recommend it to be obeying their own parent. Erroneous how to get out of your erroneous zone.
Okay.
Because a friend is saying society imposes certain standards. So nipa. But such standards a nonsense, a burden. It is only more you conform to these standards. It is only liberating who free such standards. No, you become a free person.
Okay.
And the best in life is to be free. Second person, only Dr. Dibono. Dr. Dibono, no, medical doctor. But mean to me who the but the coba anything would develop thinking techniques. Enti ono ne de ne say nipa o machine ba kope and o brain. So
that's right.
Eno na ebetumi ube meet problems. Ube meet adventures. The only organ ebetumi aboa wo any brain. Enti u develop how it works. So problem to say dien. Say adventures ebebu abrabo mu no. And only the first thinking machine a bit me a wow now solve problems and that bit me a solve no just say lasting solutions.
Beautiful.
Now on mind to say Ghana there am that crown say what troubles to be brave could be there and mark me pa how to teach children how to think and I say teaching children how to think and I say now I so great to say oh my Ghana of all our education near nanka ye kwara no how to think afi if we all kono o ma this no e be froze in you because unim said there usi dwene a ade bi na antiase a ube who baby a problem no. You pose sensible questions. Now, unya right answers are, then you progress.
That's right.
Inti say enka ye start wo ho a enka Ghana enka be yi China for free ho. America dey say the omunim bi. Omu de omunim bi. UK say what yada. Inti enka ye be ye Kantanka the star of Africa. Kantanka emblem. Inti no Jesus Christ. Okay. Or a star bet. It was a me can't the weakness kakra. Watch the truth and watch the kwanya nipa ubenya salvation. So and I feel so ordinary life. A bar said ye benya access to salvation, you know. But 2 accounts will be more ya ne hami. The hami back on they say, yes, will be the skakochre no. And Obusan say, be referee contest na. But he was forced to position himself. Say, Emudia Hena from BBC, that time they were under the Roman Empire. And I will be an anoka say, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's and nothing so. But want to me and confirm the authority no. Because Caesar, you be our year, our big or conquer for one fan for freedom, ma woman. And think I will show certain boldness in be catching and say, oh, Caesar, who dominate society. Go back to your country. Now Israel for you freedom.
Okay.
But the what dear say a who can by answer no my and what to say who
emunso na ofa sisi a ushia yama pen na nado anase ura mahama uno mbetwa foto
wenum must me my declare me position dividers I don't need them. We the ye from was saying ye virus we see kunkum ye fight because mine let me tell you no and yes mine ye no po and obia tio what's we a politician you go by the game of politics how to sell dreams to win votes. And see dreams, dreams I will tell and contempo womb. Politicians, they want to mean caso and crank contempo. And contempo womb, and that they want to mean a womb, and that they who knew to me womb, who knew to me womb. And these people no, obia, or ye contempo, young panimetra kunyaso. And say a person a body maya, ye nipa. Ye patriotic obi wonya access to nano yade aye ne pasa ne krom hye aye isolated that won't mean you in society no ye dwene say nipa ho no na wose ndi wura amamu nya politics nation building but these people they are not in for nation building, they are in for their pockets. Omuki can say Nana Chrome Horn Kebi Obiakobi Stadium or the Attorney Mami internet access. Yes, here that form was Kebi. Any settings, NSA, your friend is saying feeding program no Kebi for Kwan Jamra Omo Ekutekuta contract no. I bet you my sir. Oh my no, ye dear. The Kobani say, it be quiet, no more privileged people. Now, one more dinner, phone. What's up, the cassette? After the Okasa, you pay. O Johnson, you pay. O Momoa, you pay. I bring you paying your manual. Loans on loans. LTB for loan. One with the vaccine by loan. One with the way back loan. China loan. Na loan want to me investing productively. Na fe de yensa yes, I'm the taxi Ghana for near Fentria, Momo car, mono. You don't even produce eggs.
Of a Kwame Homana, debe. Out of form. I hope so. On my castle, my bargain. And see, Oba, a man and bre at another time. No, while round up and then 7 up. Watch it, one more don't be careful to. Yanko, Patron, where? Not Patron, and so, and Canadian. Patron, Mama, so.
I think that's you. I don't want to say.
Yamiado Moko, now swear.
That's your way of.
Good one there. Good one.
I did check there. And I'm also.
You, and Patron, as I'm a good person, no. Also, can be it.
Now, because I'm going for no being nominated and name and nominated. I was making a we move a crowd. What's the one I'm in the company? And once on a million inch.
Aha, and said, Name, yeah, can say. Was it for no? Missy photo, Missy make a photo in phony. Aha, okay, all right. Missy. Okay, no crowd your own pet, me boy. On pay. Pedro, young queen, Missy. And yeah, can say, right? Say, Ushia, why not say, Unya, Quenya, so wouldn't be trafuta, wouldn't be chat in funny, na a GNT and answer only chrono, a be chat in funny. Anna, why Anna you skip that opportunity to take a picture with? Na GNT Anna you do that avoidance. Say when is our only chrono in chat in funny. And only the Ashas, yeah, bonko. The other one and the yen shed and can once in be a dinner. Pedro, when I'm person, Mitio so dear. Why?
You made us. Now, social media, I'll go into the funny for now, but it's a silver and so. I may put my name on funny. It made me the pressure said, yeah, Mr. No. With the imagine I made you. Hero worshiping, it's not part of my DNA.
Okay.
You know, and family power yet. Maybe a program really have got an anime. The Kuma school here, meet you for a principal. The year group when I in school, you make a picture on which the movie. And you need to try. I said, be a man who I met some home on what I could try there. Say, your papa on the bonny would have been honest. I am found if I make shower. If I was some fire or Macumum, then I was no Macumum. To say, I'm out for here, so called celebrities. I know Mudimika, the inter that bit of it. Oh, young. You're there. I see, I know you're.
Enti se washia o man penny sisia o pepesa o ni betwam foni ato ho nyesa
said I for big car no so man penny no expresses of person ni betwam ni betwam because who me bo amesom any kwan say me lower me ho regardless wherever you are me say me do for but program be over no be a Santifo and Ghana for a Connecticut yakaka ho abom ya so party mampani number only the group me a trap picture am the best any different asa men ko am no ko ja wa ko cha ba bi say me ne mampani ku fado mahama na me ya reserve kaka antino sanne manage the wunyame now because Ghana 2 years ago about 2 or 3 years ago me ko over chumo e ko tna se boy e diane pa mo na ma ya toto ye isisi fa oh obi ba ko so mi twa ne ba mani ba ko no so so na mi tell oh na pictures ke crowd we were all part of that conversation in the picture yeah. Now, yes, we shall celebrity do it. We will prepare when you know. Now, that be that. Selfie, it's all part of it.
Okay, I see. Matilde and Asepa. Also, the crackers on the fast way.
Momaya Botreka. Now, Papa, yeah, you see, I'm a bit too in day. Would the Nimuka, our butcher, and you know.
Mutem being one of Mumbia Uchi, it's serving as a guidance for some of us. Now, you'll be the consumer and continue that. So the beer. Oh, but plans is different, but we never told us our plan. But the beer no in the young Fatuma, I did the woman at this some the plans, so. And when it was somebody and was somebody. Ghana, regardless of all their problems, I get to make an we are more politics now, move you on ma. Ghana, one more. You feel belonging. So this is where I belong. I come forward, I'm workers or none of them, but put them what you say, yeah, medium with me. Because the beer is so close to Puma or being the South. Who put the ID for being the South, who have a beer, who gets me up, who be set the beer or also. So, when it was my second language. Kata bi kura all back and you open who Timukura and Tana because then they are more can on. Already, I could be different crowd and across. So, it is obviously, somebody always could say, what would you also to Yama Yesua? But down crap up one and you will be city. Now, what be new? You have ever put to put an essay or sound what you could get. You know, and you know, I'm trying to before so. I send you be a question, you'll be at that one. I just face one from Papa woman. So, dear bro, and I am more a real good mechanic and more. Papa, I find channel. Now, you don't so fine tank. Won't have a channel.
That's right.
I am quite and the animal was meaning by the more appreciate a judgment within this year after event. I'm going to go up Bamaiso because you're in Ghana or a very wonderful guy. For instance, Angelo is here of Bamaiso, Bakushian Ghana, very fantastic personality. Papa Swede and Miniano, Miniano could be a better said into how bold, with my award. It's in the desert. Friday, I do the campus and present my family. So, it's the woman for now. I think you be such in there. You oh, I am here. Oh, when the first week of the year, this is as much as we can. Mama or Dono, young Koyano, and flow of Bambeso. Bambeso, I bet me you, bet me, open what yes, you have bet me you. Oh, I'm a general. And what I need to do something for the same count will be obedient. The one I think more high class or Ghana, dining table, round table, no be a place in a moving part of Bamaso there. Or I appreciate we will not their book. The Obama Masua.
Yada asepa patron yebedo asepa echiri emrebe mu a utimi saba why utimi saba yada asebebre yo patron United States ana motene kano mame nko eye nanasika so nanasika wi avogan meba so why enti nanasika omutu hu e mienko bamaso nanasika wo signature tune yebebo amana nanasika o hey, Sika. Oh, Sika on mute too. Why? On mute too.
Papa.
My more signature tune. So, and the will signature tune. They are what can what is it? See.
Alanyansa fo ehia ebobo Ghana ho e kan Ghana sempa se na be Ghana be fa ntuma pafira.
That's it. Yabo o signature tune ya wie de ne Bamaso.
Papa adwenkese
Beautiful. Ene ye bon komo. Adwenkese ne ye adwuma wa ha. Na ye hyase afri nsimfo amyenu de aka no ye de beso so. Wo say why ana given the opportunity no be person ka ne betwa photo. E de ato ho. Na de enti ana anu sa woni kro no e betwa photo. Ana hwanso ana you skip the opportunity to take a picture with. Na di enti ana abeskipo sa opportunity no yewo so nim Hugh Hefner meboa Oh, Playboy. Oh, Playboy magazine. Papa no, champion man.
Playboy magazine. Papa no, papa. So, do I come na?
Wow. Sɛ wohyia obi a ɔte ase na ne su ne ne nneɛma bi te sɛ Hugh Hefner so ahu wobɛpɛ sɛ wo ne saa woni korɔ no ɛbɛtwa mfoni na obi hu saa mfoni no a ɔhu adwene a ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ nipa no tirim no will it matter to you so ahu wohyia obi te sɛ owura John Dramani Mahama wo ne bɛtwa mfoni na sɛ mfoni no ɛkɔpia abɔnten na obi hu a adwene bi ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ obi tirim no will it matter to you wɔn sɛ ɔmampani ɛne gama bi yɛ friend sɛ bibi Solomon ɛtwa photo wɔn so wɔyɛ gay activist right
your friend Andy Solomon.
Andy Solomon, okay, all right. So wohyia obi a wɔyɛ gay so wɔn nyɛ sɛ wɔyɛ gay kɛkɛ koraa wɔyɛ gay activist so wɔn kɛseɛ paa wohyia obi saa wobɛpɛ sɛ wo ne no bɛtwa photo sɛ obi hu sɛ wo ne saa wo ne kuro no atwa photo a ɛbɛhaw anaa how would you feel ana why na wohyia no sɛ wɔ sɛ wo ne ntwa photo koraa ahwɛ a wobɛdwane afa baabi koraa wo ne ne ntwa saa photo no ɛne yɛ first question na menim sɛ woahu videos a ɛkɔ around as per ɛyɛ Naje Gezi wɔn so wɔne akatesia bi da mpa so na ɛnwom na again ne bɔ wɔn TikTok background na fine pa yɛ danceable tune pa right na minim so wonya samfoni no bi a onya bi obi asɛnde obi
Mepacho ai
obi asɛnde obi ana wo wasɛnde ama obi
me sɛnde ma obi a
but obi asɛnde ama me boa
mepacho you
oh okay all right now asɛm a yɛbusa ɛne sɛ ɛnyɛ saa video no nko apɛ se but there are other videos a yana people send around here and there so we'll send a video about someone to another person what kind of emotions what kind of energy are you evoking out of the recipient for the person who the video is about what a question as me fan okay, me all right. Now, what the question I say?
Papa.
Okay, and questions me no. Nana Sika, what do you need?
Yo, Papa, my memfa akonya we so na menchia etiefo ne ahwefo ina na me ofa ye okasa sesi abebe friend sen
Petro, I just say.
Yo okasa eja say ne komo me de oso organa ya no ahwe no so ye. Papa, na menchechi obi bia me ofa kwabla nche mo de me de ma. Papa, me hye wasem bisa na se. Me hye ase na me yi anu afri eto. Papa, efa Naje Gezi. Ye nyina nim say wo yosofo. Na in our part of the world, you know. So wo yosofo the kind of mentality nipa nya fa ho no. Eya na eyesronko. Enti nipa dodo na be expect say obe lead a certain life. Enti one need this a certain life na akoye bibi ho in their eyes. Nenso no e wo say ye gitum na ye ti ase say Naje Gezi opa sabe o e be ma ni kwaku donsu ese nanim bofrot mienu eka ho enwi wo ho te say be ma bia de enti mpembebre no aya te say anase ye te say sofu bi sabe ono ba bi akoda anase akofo obi yire a we should not blame them too much because omo ni party say ya omo ye special beings omo ye abofo even abofo no mpokra no they couldn't stand abofo no mpokra according to Bible no they couldn't stand the power of women and ma bebre na so no ehu asofo no say omo ye special creatures bi enti omo kwa omo so dodo na ja omo losu omo ma omo in some ahobrasiye hu bi no no ɔgya ne ho ama sɔfo no ti sɔfo ne ka sɛ ɔne ne bɛda koraa na ɔmia na no because ya me sɛ me ne ɔna ɔno bɛda menim sɔfo bi a sɛbi ɔno ankasa na sɔfo ne sɔfo ɔna ɔgye ɔbaa ne ma na kɔra no na so akyire no na ɔne ɔbaa ne yɛ den na ɔne ne da ati ase oyi nipa it can happen enti ɛno sɛ it is a sɔfo bi any obabi akoda na so akoye it shouldn't be news it can happen to anybody or see who almost said they are all human beings like us
okay
yentimi nya susu dwe bi fam almost say soft there o yenya me nipa na wana e bon san nipa enti wonti me nya sa we are all human beings ye kosu osumasa na ye kasi ye pia masa nke nipa ho bedwi ni papa enti in the eyes of the Lord all men are equal
okay
enti your ba na okosofo ho a men koye won so ye strap bofu bi enti ko jeja ho ye nipa odi agura obefa
okay
simple as ABCD
okay all right thank you very much on that one na yenko ko anim
okay papa enipa say me opportunity say me need make picture meskipo
no for share free skip okay
sa nipa no na chia ni nsem da
okay
me chia ni nsem da but nda me no ka say me opportunity say me need make picture kam ni ntwa
okay
teaching na na ekufu ado
oh
okay na na ekufu ado
okay
papa because na na ekufu ado etimi ma Ghana for dodo na jeni di say oba ade da Ghana for kuma so pa ne say na na ekufu ado will fix the system oba make sure that the system is working in a sense say oboya homba say oba even obeti abedjaku bia from Constitution Review Committee.
You're listening to our 24 radio. Always Ghana first.
That's it. Okano, is it 2008 as a 2006? One of them. Abani born to one. It's not a constitution. The Ghana Fakuma Sopa because he himself a soldier bang and a tray. And because the soldier bang a tray, it doesn't favor a lot of people. It favors only them. Na na kufu adom na ne president kufu mu nyina to mu chini se mo ba o mbe sete committee bi e be hwehwe sa constitution ni ya amendment e be sinde bi bient mi nyi na nke ka say ye si school adan ye electricity ye body hospitals they say na John Dramani Mahama na o ye sa nyoma ni nyina no ye mani e person ko ba na nka corruption krono na nka mna be favor politicians no and this annual money you review inside the constitution na nka time favor the grassroots the timamufo no so almost when yaso faso the share of the cake almost when you be Ghana service Ghana ekona say ye ko sign and I say abrofo no be fa ye gudie bi na be bi dia kwa at least percentage ni e bi nya no e yade bi e so mo enko 5% 10% say the NDC for you know everything has turned upside down. It's in my eyes and he's a devil. I mean in picture. Secondly, Papa Bia coming in with a big picture pie. Robert Nestamadi, extraordinary human being in terms of consciousness. Why impact a lot of life in positive way in thinking why impact a lot of people and a Marcos Mosiah Garvey
okay
all because or you be on a share Pan-Africanism or how a black man should live, how a black man should think, what you should do, open our eyes. Marcos Garvey he need to many Nakmaba Yankas or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Sebe na bresono make a crebu nya ye no. Papa, utimi ye nyoma bebe timi impact a lot of people life or Ghana.
Okay.
Or no so boy ma Africa and Ghana ye hu han etimi je ye hu free abrofo nko asomu physically. But mentally, dear, we all of us are slaves. Well, there are two forms of slavery: physical and mental slavery.
Okay.
We are all slaves mentally, you know. That is it. Into some coffee my bone within the year. John, Mahama, many Mahama picture.
When in the picture?
Of course, many Mahama pictures say. Mahama or buy any man or yeah, you know. We are all living witness, and we can witness it today. Yes, Mahama, a lot of corruption is in error. A lot of corruption. Now it was totally unacceptable.
But when in the photo still.
Yeah, it was ugly. But we didn't picture. All because Mahama in your manner or yeah, you know, you can pinpoint and say Mahama did this and is there. He built Sagrame is there. He built 37 hospital is there. He built this one is there. He did this, or the Kwaha is there. He did this is there. You can testify to that effect.
Okay.
With a lot of character banism. But with our man penning and Lekufado, with Pisian to do a one ball. What's the other Mekachi say? Who he match is giving match is expected. But he has done only 5-10%.
All right.
You can't see it.
Now, yeah, finally say all your assessment, hold right, as to the reasons why you wouldn't want to take a picture with our president. I don't know. We can say only ninja na dachi bino. Odi achire wo ma say o sa papa we say we no ye yentino say opese udin ekwa achiri dia menye sa na ma we say I didn't na wuntwa photo na van to one chire wo masa.
Papa.
Yes.
Many a crank and Nakufado crank Canadian crank, he raised the history of Ghana because of what he's doing and what he's still doing. Okay. Because the man is a walking contradiction. He is. And it's very sad. Some of us, and we find it difficult. Send your kind, you want about me. Now all of a sudden, more than 90 degrees, I can't and for. And then this is you do a benchmark, a normal benchmark be handsome with regards to port and your import to the Ghana. Almost say so much. Now it was 50%. Abani so much 50%. Every all of a sudden, BTA and no do news until I make candy and MT. All of a sudden, Abani U10 say 50%. You munchia more than that. Almost say omuntia 100%. Maybe I would a percentage nakon. And you know very well, say in our part of the world, Ghana, because Sabe, we are lazy when it comes to thinking. Me offer papaya or say in Crawford be inspired. Jesus Christ is coming. Your friend is saying. Of Kwame. Of Kwame, Eka Simbi or say we are say so top trouble ma. Adia Bakwa, a bit me a boy, not there, a bit of poor mood, me free trouble, and also become is your brain. I am a desert one cast of Jesus. I am the past one cast of Jesus. No cast is your brain. This should tell you, sir. I'm doing a good job on this platform. Okay. At least I'm touching lives. I am imparting life. The brain. Without the brain, without the brain, Papa. Without the brain, no, you are nothing.
Okay. All right.
The time has come. You should brain and the Papa may Jesus or may
you are
listening to our 24 radio. Always Ghana first.
All right then. Thank you very much. You are listening to our 24 radio. Always Ghana first. Yanko Vaughan na Vaughan nsɛmbusa mieni ɔno nso ɛnka bi. Captain Vaughan bamaso
adwen kɛse fast da ase nchiama obia wo fidie
obi agye so why obi agye so kama pa na ene environment what is say cause what is say
oh eja say me on say me say me adwuma wo fi ti
pepepe
I hardly go out, but my neighborhood is a very quiet neighborhood. It's as peaceful as it is.
Okay, I see. And then the one could be John.
Yeah, be there.
Beach no one there once a week, and I say weekend there.
Before COVID, I spend working days, but with COVID, I don't risk going there that much. I go there when I'm that bored.
Okay, I see. Yo, yanku anyway. Nsembusa mienu, hwan ana unya akwanya na nka abepese woni ne betwa mfoni. Na die nti ana oni saa woni kro no e betwa mfoni. Ana hwan ana oye wadwen se da bi ye chichire okura so betwa oni saa woni kro no betwa photo out on sabe kata wanim because you don't want to be associated with that individual. Na die nti ana oni saa woni kro no entwa saa mfoni no. Any first question?
Before I answer, I wanted to give a sarcastic answer. Nipa will be someone saying we're more born in the technology era. Why are you expecting them to be picture fanatics? You should have used something else. I mean, maybe some whose life they would have liked to role model, or they would have get associated with. Now picture there now 24 young woman with technology era picture.
Yeah. Now what who of a photo I would you chat? Yeah.
And what is that? Do one I catch it out say. I'm on your picture fan.
Oh, and yet it's now who of a chum pictures I would tell. You go bow. And your mujina Anna also no no and Crofubon my warm in this era, but in Funino Nadia almost 1 year there by it worked in both directions.
One of which is technology. Phone
you see now, but we'll be a honor Ushiana so for some reasons, people to track right if given the opportunity and can where they be will be careful to Eddie Atohono, right? We on more will trust our foot to no crowd person called print it at bond them, right? For obvious for reasons best known to that individual. And sound microphone be whamu ana whamu so na ene ye de wiase sika nyina ma se saa kwa we say ene ni ntwa photo a obeka se kai we nko ade because ebia na oni ni ntwa saa photo ne se kopie ba bi se Vogan ene akwa we atwa photo a obeka se Vogan pa
show me your friend. Show me your friend and I'll show you your character.
Any boy in common.
Okay. Eti mame fan wa buju ne kan say mo obi e kan o de be a reference. So say there was good and evil. We chose good. I have one policy. I only play with people who are of my kind, who are very honest people. Obi a fantini be say ni you. Yes is yes. No is no. Why? Because I believe that as human as we are, we always need somebody. Now, if I'm working with people who I can't trust their word, I don't think it's safer for me, because then it's not time I'm here on Ebiana. So for me, so long as you identify yourself with the truth and good, such a person, I don't want to go into name calling. But so long as I can form say umpuma odinam me no be traffic. Na
Papa, Pacho, catch your burger and a puma, and yam puma, and puma your window. Right.
Yo, medasipi. And until I me hear reference, I'm saying I'm more can me shedding medicine education. Why? The opposite is just the opposite. If somebody who is not truthful will be on fan no cry any juma, oko yet there unto minimum traffic. Nanesika sisi I know can't John Dramani Mahama say corruption cause. So I had the opportunity of taking pictures with Mahama. I chose not to because for me, despite the fact that when I come on this radio, I tout him as achieving more than Akufo-Addo. He did similar things Akufo-Addo is also doing. Menen be traffic to crown obi aka say esimesi minimum there be yes show me your friend and I'll show you your character. I don't want to be associated with somebody whose character I deem not fit. Say we minimum no there be me person you boni din cry dem be fra. Very very simple and straightforward.
I see. All right. Now was it one person no be trying to work as see meboa.
No dear. Or be on no credit for them.
Okay, na just say ushia obi a o no credit ni a o be person ni be twa photo.
Oh, of course.
Ebi ne why?
Oh, that's why I don't want to go into name calling because someone would no credit. Baby, Mesha nipa baby. I don't want to go into name calling. But so long as no credit and now the nominal, I'll comfortably take a picture with you because you stand by truth. One thing people have found it difficult to do, even 1 year on see Christo almost year who did is standing by the truth. It's a very difficult thing to do in life. So if I meet somebody who can go to that extent of standing by the truth and nothing but the truth, I'll comfortably take a picture with that person.
All right, Captain Vaughan. Medawase. Now, me Musa will be ade, but I'll start with you, right?
Okay.
You can choose to skip the question, right? Are there any reasons with you? Someone may choose, say, Vaughan, me Vaughan Chafutu. Can you think of any?
Oh, of course. As human as we are, we were brought up in different homes. We were brought up in different environments. So I don't expect everybody who I meet in this world to like me, let alone everybody want to take a photo with me. So I don't even have that conception. I know there are people who wouldn't like me just for being me, but that is to what extent I want to allow my brain to worry about that. But for me, this is why I stand.
Okay, all right then. Beautiful. I love that answer. Managing hopa. Anyway, just a quick one on the other issue. Anyabia unsaka video na Najegezi ni akatisi bi eye TikTok e won pass no unsa video
There be me sanka video.
Unsanka video.
They are sending back and
Oh, okay. All right then.
Social media. So usually social media it gives you things that you find. That's what the privacy information WhatsApp and Facebook announced some time ago they were going to use your information for. Also, near my fifi mono. No na omo advertisement. Niger Gage is somebody. Even if I see his video on Facebook, I'll pass it by because Mr. Uncle now I don't even want them to be popping up in my history. And he's one of those.
It's one of those. I see. Nature say.
They claim to be righteous, but they don't even know what they are talking about.
Yes, so they all kind of no crowd. They wouldn't in photo.
Oh, there be that. I did. They could for the crime in the intro. Mama crime is and crime in the intro now.
You know, Mami Musa, so what's that video Nibia? Would you also want to share to other people?
Like I'm saying, for somebody like Niger Giz, no.
For the movie,
I'm not trendy.
So, okay.
Nipa no mpesa metin the case. Na the video there me san share sad there.
Is on person betin ho asem kra, on person betin.
Asofo egu Ghana kra there me mpesa betin o case. Asofo. Anya Niger Giz in specific. You see, like I'm saying, I have a problem with people who know the truth and don't want to do the truth and don't want to live by the truth. I believe these are people who, one way or the other, claim to have found the way. And like their Bible teaches them, if you say you're a Christian, you must live a Christ-like life. But they do the opposite, majority of them. So their case, they are
all right, Captain Vaughan, thank you very much. Yabedo ase. Ewo unso 1 year ole abre. Yemwa home so, and I'll come back to you when we possibly coming on to the last round. Why? Thank you very much, Captain Vaughan. Anna Motin and Kana. Mami ko ura Abi eswe uya Oba Patricia. Ye warm up me bout Susie. Yeah. And yet Rambo. Otimenka you to nwe. Bamaso Rambo. Bamaso.
Yeah, Papa Smiley.
Bamaso Rambo.
Yeah, I drink it here.
Na impom to say.
We there inside.
Okay, all right. Yeah. And yet the other two new.
What's happening?
Oh. Yeah, can you Misa what's happening here? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
You Galatians there, when you speak, you need to be tuned to it.
Okay. All right. Emre bi a etwa mu enche bi asa no be say 20 years dey my, right? One eye ora adodankwa Akufuado. So
it's not 20 years, it's about 5.
So I'm say 20 my and I'm say 20 years.
It's about 5 years, 2-3 months.
Okay, all right. Because there were other things that came in. That is why I may restructure our question just for you, right? So that you build upon it, right? When they opening case you can for me, right? You say what's in the ama and kakra fine, right? For reasons best known to you, right? And then you know. Say unya kwenyan na oshia no a obesa na natwa mfoni se de oni ni twa emre bi atwa mu no ana on that grounds no ni busa say why ana given the opportunity no you would take a picture with ana edenti ana you take that shot with that person, and why so ana you would skip that opportunity, and why would you skip that opportunity to take a picture with that individual? Abi, what do you need?
Papa Smiley, with hindsight, I will use this Igbo word or Nigerian word, Tofiakwa, that I will ever take a picture with Akufuado or any Ghanaian. Of course, I don't know.
Any Ghanaian?
There are good ones, politicians anyway.
Do you mean any Ghanaian politician or any Ghanaian?
None of the politicians so far have convinced me to get near them or even take picture with them. I like Mr. Just a stunt. I don't see anybody as a celebrity. There's nobody celebrity in my sight. You understand? So I'm not into this celebrity thing. But before I answer, let me congratulate Wafa. Well, I'm not a fan of Dr. Dyer, but I'm a fan of Dr. Edward De Bono. They describe him as the one-man thinking industry. He's got a lot of books. Papa Swad, I think I gave you one of his books.
That's right.
6 Thinking Hearts. He's got the 6 action frames. He's got the 6 action shoes. And he's got teach yourself to think. Teach your children to think. And the man is brutal as far as thinking is concerned. And Wafa was right. If it is only in a part of the world that we don't teach thinking, you understand? We assume that when you go to school, you automatically come from that school as a good thinker. Is wrong. You know, in most of the Western world, they teach their students how to think. You understand? So I congratulate, I realize Wafa reads a lot, which is good. Yeah, so Baba Smali, to come back to the thing, the picture I circulated in talking to Akufo-Addo. I was talking to him about exactly the sort of control measures he should implement if he ever won power.
Okay.
Because that was the occasion for which I took the picture.
Yes, only
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't take picture with anybody.
Hmm.
But at the time, we realized Ghana needs to be changed. Ghana needs to be transformed. So he portrayed himself to us as somebody who was up to the task. So if you look at the picture, I was standing there, we were having conversation. And I was just telling him about the need for enforcing controls. You understand? But it's like, I mean, when you want power, I mean, forget about these people, you know, that sort of thing. You understand? So that was why I was standing there with him. But when it comes to other people, I would like to take to people or take picture with, I mean, some of them have died a long time. And I think I've said this thing here again about one book I read. That book is what really gave me the perception I have.
Self-help, my boy.
Somewhere Smiles. Look, when after I read that book when I think I was like 13, 14 years old. And after reading that book, anybody who comes into contact with me feels like I've got some sort of burning fire in me. And I still have copies of that book. You will not believe. 3 days ago, I bought a copy of the same book. I just saw it on a bookshelf. And I just grab it like magic. You understand? Not for me, but I give to friends.
Not just to you know, Samuel Smiles, a celebrity, me boy.
More than that.
Okay.
You understand? I was reading something about him, and I said when he published that copy, 18 something. Even in Canada, they what do they say it? They pirated the book. The book has been translated into so many languages. I remember the first time I came here to buy the book, I went to a bookshop in Putney. The guy looked at the book. He said the book was published 18 something. Do you still want it? I said, yes. You understand? Then somebody too, I would have liked to take a picture with. I don't know, you might have heard the name. Kwesi Infumi. You know him? Have you heard his name?
No. You know.
Yeah, he's one of the civil rights fighters. It's like the demeanor of the man. He's like a man of steel. You understand? I just like the man. Then I also like to take a picture with Carl Brashear, the first Black Navy naval officer in the American Navy. I listened to this man interviewed on CNN, and I cried. They were the pace setters for the Black generation and so on. I mean, these are the people I see as heroes. You understand? I mean, they brace all the odds for us. You understand? And of course, Kwame Nkrumah, and the first generation of African leaders. But Smiley, when these people came to this part of the world, what we are going through here now and describing as discrimination is like a joke. You understand? Imagine you are living in a country when you are going to rent a flat or a room, and they just lock the door. They just run away from you. Sometimes they call dogs on you. I used to have a Caribbean friend, Ero something, I've forgotten his second name. And the guy told me, very nice guy, he told me, look, the history behind this gangster or these boys, which has generated into knife thing and so on. He said when they came here newly, as a black guy, you cannot go anywhere on your own. So you have to move in groups so that you can't be attacked. You understand? That is the source of what has escalated into this. So, Papa Smiley, people paved the way for us to even, stay somewhere here like this. Yes. So there are a lot of people I will not, go near. I seriously regret for taking that picture with Akufo-Addo. But at the same time, I see it as an evidence for me vouching for him. But it was based on wrong perception about him. I have evidence, but it was wrong. I mean, the guy was a liar.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah. Now, suddenly we saw Captain Vorgano. And do you know yourself about you of any reason about you you may think say someone wouldn't want to take a picture with you?
Papa Smiley, I would say no.
Sɛ biribiara ɛni wo ho a wohwɛ a ɛno nti obi bɛtumi agyina so aka sɛ abe paa deɛ kai akoa wei paa deɛ mene ne ntwa foto biribiara ni hɔ saa ho.
Not as far as I know.
Okay.
Papa Smiley, you may be a witness. Anybody who interacts with me, you understand? Maybe on the face of, I mean, I can't. Anybody who interacts with me, well, I will not take picture with anybody, so I don't expect people to take pictures with me. You understand? But then you will not go, or you not have any negative impression about me. Maybe I sound like that, but you know it. And all my friends, I mean, anybody, that is why, Papa Smiley, before I will call somebody as a friend, I mean, I can vouch, or the person can vouch. Now, okay, so is it Abe who send you this, or because I try to live this biblical principle. Some people are anyway, yeah, that do unto others as you want done to you. I try as much as possible to live by this principle. I don't go around hurting people. Yes, but I fight fire with fire. You understand? I will not start fighting you first. And I can be very thorough. Let me tell you something. I work somewhere. I think 2 occasions, 2 different places. Then one of my that was years ago. My managers there or something, Karen. She called me one day. She said, "Joseph," I said, "Yes. Do you get angry? I mean, do you get annoyed?" I look at her face and I said, no. Because she couldn't understand. Then another occasion, and in a different organization, my boss, Mr. Fauzi, an Egyptian, I used to, because I live in Austria, I used to let my friends send me some sort of fruit tea, the Germans call it fruit tea. So one day I went to our kitchen to prepare some of the tea. Then my boss, Mr. Fauzi, came to see me and said, wow, so is it the tea, this type of tea you drink and you look so calm like that? I said, well, this is what I drink. You understand? So I became a bit of I won't say aggressive, but my attitude changed a bit when I saw that. Papa Smiley, our demeanor back home, which we describe as respect, if you show that demeanor, that attitude in this part of the world, you will not go far. Because it makes you look like coward, too sober, and sometimes they feel suspicious. Why is this guy? You can't be talking to somebody and say, yes, sir, put your hands at the back. No. So sometimes you need to, adapt yourself, Yeah. Wafa, I've got one of Bono's book here. It's called A Textbook of Wisdom.
A Textbook of Wisdom. Now, Wafa say Samuel Smiles book, say self-help, maybe what?
Self-help.
Self-help,
that is so.
Yeah.
Samuel Smiles.
I think, say, and I've sent the PDF version of the book to them. I'll perhaps forward it to Wafa. So we will be a bit marking kind, a very solid, a bit marking kind of full so there, messenger man, and not what me, and it's wait marking kind, it wouldn't phone so. Why?
Yeah, look, that I wish such a book probably may have been added as, of course, when he published this book, most of this part of the world, they made it like a book a lot of people were reading. I mean, they could go on. Papa Smiley, it is about the people, how industrialization started. And most of these inventions we take for granted now. Those people who started it. Do you understand? The processes and the toil they went through. That same man published the book, The Life of the Engineers. Look, I gave it to one of my friends, Kwesi Boateng. He's a professor in America. I think I've said it before. We were living in Austria and Kwesi was living us. And in fact, he was one of the guys I respect a lot. He was about 3 years my senior. When, UCC, it used to be 4 years. I think they were the last batch of what we call the Bubra system. So when I was in first year, he was finishing. And this guy read what we call Greek-Roman civilization, Greco. Do you understand? So when it comes to like this type of knowledge, Kwesi, I like when he speaks. So when he was leaving me in Austria, I said, what can I get Kwesi? He's somebody who has done Greek-Roman civilization. He's like, when he speaks, it's like Boris Johnson. Upon all his jokes, the man is very clever. So I went to British Council and I said, well, let me order this and give it to him. So I said, "Boots, Charlie, I'm giving you this book." He said, okay, fine, thank you. He said he read that book about twice or thrice on the flight.
Yeah, I remember that story from you, Abi.
You understand? When he
You
arrived, he
face
called me.
why?
Yeah, okay. When he arrived, he called me. He said, Charlie, the book you gave me was brutal. And this was somebody who was going to a new territory with. So he had a good, and he has been recommending the book to his nieces and so on. I wish as many people will read it.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Thank you very much. Rambo. Rambo. Fire was say. Rambo dear or back. One thing you are not second or the big church room says, yeah.
Well, if you have not offended me, if you have not started fire, you bear the brunt of the fire, isn't it?
Yo, yeah, but that's it. Now, Bema Kingsley Sapon, or no, United States of America, was say. On a lighter note, I think Ejabodi would like to take a picture with Almighty Sewa Bruni. Next say, of a body of one canina, when you say Wabruni, or any picture photo. Pay on a Sewa Bruni picture photo. Yo, Yada Kingsley. Now, say, Pat, Patricia, Patricia, we are Mako, Mekisedek, eso. Oba Patri, Bamaso.
Adrenekesi.
Impom to say.
Aminado.
Good one there. Any yet catch it. Yamwa Fishapa.
Aminado baby abako.
Me who nano where you know events are now can one seminar. So
Yeah.
No word the pa no word.
I was first ever in Ghana.
That's right. To have those three maestros on the stage, you know, in one event, you know, now a huge pa, a huge pa. Some munya is kakakradie.
Oh yes. The funding so far is not bad. Ghana there, yeah, funding is as frequent as we want it, but foreign aid never.
No, okay. I see. I hope so. Man, for your guests, new boys are fine. Oh.
The connections were great.
The connections were great. Oh.
Connections were very great.
So
a pulley. Omo asise much I hiding na
you
out. It was nice.
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Facebook and I saw say Kojentry still got it, you know, although say with age, you know, yeah, na
age na dey
catch you say na voice no so but still no he's got it. I haven't been able to watch. Oh yeah, Maestro dear. I haven't been able to watch one canning in but I think Kojo was good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, fan to one when na
yeah occasion na so my
pepe. Yeah, yanko yenim na yebusano. Who would you love to take the opportunity and take a picture with, and why would you do that, and why not you will avoid taking a picture with, and what are your reasons for taking that stand? Any a question number one. And number two, we name say no be now there will be a forward be a bro and answer forward it Nigel video ni bi akoma will be
me tete batman shada
who be am forward be mra so na ya na asema ya na metebu same ho, and they say when someone sends something about another person to me na ya me busa me ho say what is the person I also send this idea na brem trying to evoke of me towards nipana video no de be e fa no ho, right? Nti ebi ana yesi we obi akodi nsamoni bi obi akoye boni we say obi send me sa video no a dia emotions energy be na nipa no pese o evoke of me towards that individual opese me hu sa oni kro na me fa de enkohwe ni trim say oye kronfo oye wi ana say he's sending me that video for me to send some energy towards that person that will call forth an expression of change in that individual. What exactly is that person trying to evoke of me? Because for all you know, so it goes further on. There are some people you yourself, be a Patricia, you might have not met them, you have not seen them anywhere. But the truth is, and someone will be a catcher or more about you, no, ain't no, or who are na wafa ho tirimuka, right? Because obi aka bibi achire no about you, evoke some emotions for you. Maybe you don't even know. Enti se bi video bi ba saa no na se obi send ya komo obi a, what actually is that person trying to evoke of the recipient towards whoever the video or the audio or whatever it is about. Eyi ne nsɛm mienu a yɛka ho asɛm. Patricia, wo de ni etie?
Baba Smiley, let me take the last one.
Okay.
Basically, I think say it means two of you have something in common, simple as ABC. Because so many Papa Smiley any BBS, I don't think it will be pleased or pleasant on my part to send to you for what reason anyway. But me send wa obi a me send such video to be an nature say me was something in common. On concern whatever it is, we might talk more on, or deliberate more on, because Nigel say we all know Oyemahama suffer NDC. He's tagged, I should say. What they are tagging into say me MPP ni. Na me say me follow MPP na me Vorgan na me was back and forth here. It means we're discussing something in there. In that sense, and that's him. Me make I say there's a common value be with me and Vorgan. Anything I'm saying, Abia will elaborate more on whether we agree or we don't agree. And I said, we'll talk, we'll elaborate it. Into another day, a honor may say, me farmer a total stranger. Obi a mentioned that any nisa communicate, mean to me sending on Nigel video, no. But the bemo be a name say, we'll talk more probably. To me, I think say, on my part, no, Obi a meaning was something common, and I'm meeting us any I can't do with any other person. Because I wouldn't know your response. I wouldn't know what it might trigger. Until I mean try cry and send me more be a sebi. Nini we be a crasa.
Okay. All right. Matodi and us obi a won ne wo bibi in common.
Exactly.
Say watch it
politically, friendship, whatever it is I'm sending across.
Send the comma only krona on was something in common now. What are you evoking in that individual now on in common? No? Something in common about that person.
If it's political, maybe we might elaborate more. Maybe we don't agree on maybe NDC. Let's say, for example, the person is my opponent. I'm MPP. He's an NDC guy. So I just send to the person just so I make a point. Say, we already have a link on discussions on political grounds. Me send bibi across. I no cry me send man out and he knows where I'm coming from. Unlike obi a me nim no cry ma send ya man.
And the person who say fine, only know was something in common. And I was sending bibi to send Nigel Gaze video amano, right? Into I dream by now person we evoke of a individual now was sending their command about Nigel Gaze. Then now person we evoke about.
Make I say it might based on a topic. Well, and possibly say Metewana Masenia man. Menene will already a linkage. Make a political, for example. Be a discuss about NDC and Niger Gaze. Into Niger Asemabano. I will just forward. So we take it from there. Probably it might start a new convo or maybe stress on a particular issue. Or me opposition.
Okay.
Or no NDC. Into that alone triggers a discussions.
Okay.
That's basically what it is.
What it is. Okay. All right. Any yanko first one there. Why na unyana kani ni bitwa photo. Edi enti na ni bitwa photo. Ana why ana kai la ni ntwa.
Say currently I will be okay to do a photo shoot with Kenny Japan locally, and then maybe Steve Harvey internationally. These two personalities, because I think they are making impact in society. Men, I relate with. Steve Harvey, every time I'm watching his shows, I feel so happy. I relate with all his topics and probably his program. I like his program lineup. And I want to be associated with him in that sense. Say, he's actually inspiring me in so many grounds. Relationship-wise, fun way, how to even relate with people. He does it so well for me. Recently, he went to Dubai. He gave me another side of Dubai. Me, I don't like traveling probably. I don't like spending on other economy. I feel I should spend more in my economy than other. But on my other side of these thoughts I have, which says Dubai is not that expensive like we think. You can have that your little small little coin, and even go in and bring
I see. Interesting.
Argentine, a broad-minded guy. I like him to down to earth. His dressing style, Ekume, I like his height, everything about him. And then Yeba local Kennedy, for example, to me, is a good example of giving, 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 giving. I don't know how he makes his money, but I just can't think far how he spends on innocent souls, people he don't know, and I don't know what kind of heart he has. I wish I would get just a little of that heart because say oh yeah and he doesn't think. Recently he took a guy to he gave some scholarship to two guys. Apparently video no crime say my share of video you in the platform so that the guy is even from one is from an NDC man NDC near Aquara and he careless. Actually that guy got the
Oh, Patri, unkomo yemide.
I
Cause
I just want to, yeah, I just want to say, this man, he's just something else. And he's black for crying out loud. Black man being a seeker over $80,000. So they are collect school, medical school for 8 years. Say Ghana Hampua, Papa's money, count the money, you know. And it was an mission and Bibi so I'm like, wow, what kind of human being is this? And irrespective of party color or Jema Ubia. So far as I will touch Nakuma, and that's why people don't like the man because they think he bluffs. But this is not bluffing. He's doing the do. I think how many of us practice what he's doing? In Tomo Bashina, I think people don't really get down and understand this guy. Or full say
you don't joke with them. Now on the other side, I'm trying to why and the reason is